as though absolutely nothing was wrong. As though I could, in fact, be the girl Mom had always expected. The well-behaved girl, the masked girl, the studious girl, who would go to school and then marry the perfect man from the perfect family just for her mother's nod of approval. As though I hadn't thrown up twice on the plane and rehearsed the phone call exactly 11 times. I still wasn't ready. I'd left Chandigarh, the only home I'd ever known, at the height of a humid August, with a tiny secret blossoming in my belly. And Canada greeted me with chilly wind, dry as bark against my unexpecting skin, as if the earth herself needed to remind me that nothing would be the same. Like morning sickness, choices felt foreign to my body. My parents' demands usually came packaged as suggestions. Biology is the best field to enter. Don't you want to be successful? Good families want foreign-educated daughters-in-law with homegrown morals. You should study in Canada. Imagine how easy your life would be if you married into the Ahluwalia family. Go meet their son for lunch. Get to know him more. The engagement doesn't need to be soon. Why don't you marry Prab after you finish your university program? When I missed my period, 2 weeks after, that day I needed to scrub from my mind forever. When I smuggled the pregnancy test from a shop where no one would recognize me. When I stared at that little plus, unblinking, unmoving. Something cracked beneath my chest. I knew I needed to make a decision, and quick. I knew that this decision could only come from me. The phone call home. There was no blueprint for it. No easy way to tell my mother the truth. When we were two icy continents who only knew each other from afar. I didn't know how to say that the boy I thought I loved had called me a liar. That his brother had done something I needed to burn from my memory. That my body had become an enemy I was forced to live with day and night. That I was terrified and shattering and ached to be held. That I needed my mom. So I simply spit out the 2 words she needed to know. I'm pregnant. What do you mean? I mean, I'm pregnant. This is why I told you to be careful when you were alone with Prab. It doesn't matter whether you are engaged or not. A man is still a man. I hesitated for a moment. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. The reason. When Mom asked whether I'd scheduled the abortion, it wasn't so much a question as it was a matter of fact. In what universe would her teenage daughter who had just crossed an ocean plan to raise a baby? She would never know how my frost-coated heart pined for someone to call its own. Lost and found. Between the pages of a story, I could hide from all of them and me. But in poetry, I found a mirror, a place where light could return to my chest. On this endless, tearful night, the sea of my stomach churned as I searched for rest in a bed that wasn't mine. And I tried not to shiver, thinking of the storm brewing in my mother. Slowly but surely, the star-drenched words of Hafiz and Rumi steadied my breath, asking me to trust that stiller waters could exist somewhere in this body. The morning after. My thumb traced over the words printed on yellow-worn paper as a fresh tear betrayed me. Rumi's Sufi poem insisted that what I sought was also seeking me. I wanted, so painfully, to believe.